go back to the beaches where I always make you laugh, to the forest where we found a hidden path.
Good morning. It is day 4 and we are in Grand Cayman today. Cannot wait. I've heard the wildlife is amazing here. I think I've been here like years and years and years ago, like teenage years maybe. So I'm very excited. It is an early morning. We do have to use a tender to get over there, and like the excursions have to meet in the lounge and then we'll go over as a group and all that kind of fun stuff. But I'm definitely looking forward to it. But first we have to tackle breakfast, and this morning, since it's so early, gotta go upstairs. So let's go see what the Lido breakfast has got today. So here at the excursion area, they said there's like 200 almost of us going on this excursion. So this is where they have you wait. It is super hot, but there is some shade, but just make sure to listen for instructions because it's kind of chaotic. Right here is where you wait. So lots of people, but we made it. You're able to pet the turtles if you sanitize and then only use 2 fingers to touch their shell only. Alright, so then you can wade with them. It's a maximum of 5 people in like one of these little pools, and you get 5 minutes, and no footwear is allowed in here. Right, so behind me are all the turtle things. All over here, there's like a hatchery, all kinds of stuff. All of the turtles here were born here and they stay here when they're here. But if they are hatched, then they do return a certain amount back to nature. So that's pretty cool. But then they have a ton of stuff, let me flip the camera, for you to do after you see the turtles. So they have a playground. Behind there is like the freshwater pool with water slides. They have a beach that's behind here. There's an aviary, snorkeling, huge thing of activities that you can do. And like for us, they're giving us about an hour and 45 minutes to just kind of explore the whole area, swim if you want to swim, go to the beach if you want to do the beach or snorkel. And then they also, in this building, have a bar and grill. So tons of stuff to do. Let's go explore. Here is the area that you can snorkel with the turtles. So you get a snorkel set here and a vest. here at the little shack, and then you are able to go in and snorkel with them. I do see that like there's a height difference, so it's kind of like a natural reef. Okay, so I've walked around like the whole kind of area, seen it. It's got a ton of features. I could see with kids, like you could just be going like stop to stop to stop and all that kind of stuff. But I'm already hot. I am going to find some shade over here in this grotto and just kind of hang out in the pool for a little bit. Found a shady beach chair, which is all included. They do have some lockers. Let's see if I can get you to them. Back here in this building area back here, if you want lockers. I'm just going to keep mine on the chair because I'm going to be right here. But yeah, tons of activities. The snorkeling looks like a lot of fun. I just don't want to go and have a snorkel in my mouth. So yeah, let's go find some shade and relax for a little bit. Okay, so completed the turtle part of the excursion, and now we're getting on like a smaller kind of like shuttle catamaran kind of boat to go to the Stingray Island. So here we go. They do put like 2 van loads on here, so you have to kind of wait. So this is so cool. I am standing in the middle of the ocean on a sandbar. The stingrays come right on up to you. There's a whole bunch of boats and they just kind of circle the area. And they do put food in here to kind of attract the stingrays and the fish and whatnot. But everybody's just kind of standing around hanging out with stingrays. It's so fun. Water's about waist deep. There's probably like an 8-year-old little girl who is able to stand and touch in most places until like some waves come up. So it's not too deep or anything like that. Yeah, tons of fun. You get to kiss a stingray, you can hold it. They show you the bars and all that kind of thing. They do have their bars, but as long as they're like not attacked, they don't put the bars out, is what they were told. So yeah, totally cool. Totally another bucket list item. I'm gonna flip the camera, and here they are just swimming right on up to us. And the water is so crystal clear you can see it all. But yeah, definitely an amazing trip. So now we are feeding them, or I should say other people are feeding them. I'm just standing back videoing. So they have squid in their hand, and it like vacuums it out of your hand, but it is good. So you'll see. I went underwater. They put it underwater.
You got these? Yeah,
So back at the port, I found my sticker and I found my keychain for here between all of our stops for today. They do have a little bit of shopping, it's kind of back behind me. And then over across the way there are a few like foods and things like that. But this is one I want to show you, is make sure you get here in time to catch the water shuttle back. Because it's all the way out here and all filling the yellow tent. So it's going to be a wait. It's going to be in the sun. It's going to be hot. So make sure you bring the proper things and get in line quickly. Okay, finally back in the room. The time it took from me getting in line until finally getting to my room, with the use of an elevator at least, was an hour and 15 minutes exactly. So make sure you give yourself plenty of time to get on the ship whenever you're doing a tender port. Rule number 1. Rule number 2 is don't complain, because everybody's in the same position. So don't make it even more unbearable. Just go with the flow. But today's excursion was great, and I would definitely suggest it if you have kids and just kind of like animals and water and all that. It was great. Let's see, now I have to shower. Like, that salt water is everywhere and my hair is just gross. So shower, and then hopefully I can put off getting something to eat until dinner time, because I am starving and I'm thirsty. I've already cracked open a soda. So yeah, busy day, but definitely a fun excursion. I would rate that one, I would say 9, and the only reason why I would downgrade it is the whole experience this morning with like how it started. Just the having to wait and disorganization kind of thing, like, took well over an hour again. So like when you look at your day, I just spent 2.5 hours doing tendering and just like organizing for the excursion. So it's kind of excessive if you ask me. Just my opinion. But yeah, great day. Time to hit the shower. Good evening from Horizon. It is day 4 and we were in Grand Cayman and it was beautiful. Got back to the ship. It is a tender port, so make sure you plan ahead for that. But tender port, got back, took a shower. I think half of the world's salt just went down the drain. But it was a good time, just very salty water too, by the way. And then I actually made it until dinner time without having anything to eat tonight. So I'm gonna head down to dinner because I am more than ready for dinner. I'm so hungry. And then tonight is Celestial Strings and comedy for the most part. There's like piano bar and all that too. But the very end of the night is the return of Quest. So let's go see what that is all about too. So come along and join while I definitely make those memories and not dreams, because every day is a gift and I'm gonna live like it. So let's go get dinner before I eat everything in sight. horizon. End of day 4 was at Grand Cayman, but I gotta tell ya, that Quest show tonight, it ended the night with a bang, literally. Quest is back and they are pulling out all the stops. I'm sure it depends on who your cruise director is and who their staff is and whatnot, but it was off the chain here and it was so much fun, but there were parts where literally I was like, nope, I don't want to see that part of that individual. I'm closing my eyes. But so much fun. I took a picture of it before it started. It was standing room only and it was jammed packed. But it was so much fun. A lot of different things than previously. Like they used a few of the ones from the past, but a lot of new ones. So definitely fun. If you aren't offended by sexuality, nudity, profanity, all that, then go. But if you are in the slightest way offended, don't go. Hands down, do not go. Yeah, you won't enjoy yourself, but for those that do enjoy it, it was a lot of fun. But before that, ended up going to dinner. It was very good. I will say, like, the soup was so hot that I had to wait for it to cool again tonight. So that was awesome. And then, like, the creme brulee didn't look like it would be good, but it was one of the best flavored ones I've had. So it was very good. And it was actually really quick, especially for formal night. And then after that, went to Celestial Strings, and they did an amazing job yet again with that. A lot of, like, setting changes, using just minimal like pieces of furniture and all that kind of thing, and then using like the whole audience area all the way up to the stage, and they did a great job. And I like a lot of the songs that they play, so that was really cool. They did add like a pre-show and a post-show to the ones here on the horizon. I don't know if they've done it fleet-wide, but they did here. And I mean, it added it, but it was kind of odd because it was outside the theater, and then they also had some of the pre-stuff going on inside the theater when I was waiting for the show to start. So just a few little new things, but yeah, that Quest show, it was a showstopper tonight. It was crazy, so much fun. A lot of newbies that hadn't ever played it before, but they played it. So yeah, definitely a great day from turtles, stingrays, celestial strings, Quest. I'm hyped again. At least tomorrow we get to sleep in. We are going to Cozumel tomorrow, and I think it's like almost 11 o'clock before we can get off the ship. So that'll be a nice way to sleep in, and especially since everybody's kind of riled up with the Quest show. It was loud in the hallways, so I'm sure it'll be that way tonight too. But tons of fun, and I don't have anything planned for Cozumel, so I think I'm going to do one of my road tours or kind of exploring. But we'll see what tomorrow brings. But definitely making those memories and not dreams, and living every day as a gift, because that's what it is. 100%. But make sure you're commenting, liking, and subscribing. I am loving seeing all the new subscribers. I really hope that this kind of helps and shows you both cruising side and transplant side of things. But if you have a question or anything, make sure to leave it down below, and I'll get you answered as fast as I can. The last couple days I didn't have internet while I was off on the islands, but tomorrow I should. So we shall see. But for tonight, good night, have a great sleep, and I will see you in Cozumel tomorrow.